done enough, lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? Show your little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show your little piece, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how I'm still gonna keep the torch. Show your little piece, wanna see some more?
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly. Close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get forward to about the 42. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Great, set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Dowdle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Good.
Now Prescott. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. On play action, Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
Once again, it's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll play action. It's Prescott. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Good.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake, Hurts, and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Easy, 63, bad.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we go, 47.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, check!
Prescott. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touch. 63. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
No touch. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
73. Crowd left, Yeti. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Round up, Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yeti, Yeti. No touch.
Hurts again. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Wait,
Prescott now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Wait,
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Round up, Yeti. Great. Set. No touch.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line.
Alpha.
2nd down and 8.
No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, easy. 63. Great. Set. No touch.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10.
Great. Set.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 49-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
73, 73. No touchdown. No touchdown.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
That's right, that's right. No touchdown.
On play action, here's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
No touchdown.
On third down, here's Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, third and 5. Cooks going in motion. Prescott from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take it!
Here's Dak to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off.
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Eagles have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Hurts. This is to Goddard on the screen. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds